guys, welcome back to the Quarantine Cook. I'm Joey. Tonight I'm going to make one of my favorites, stuffed bell peppers. It's a nice cold night and this is very comforting food. So I'm going to get started on the prep work for these and we will get these things done and get them in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and preheat our oven and we're going to do that at 375. And I'm gonna put some rice into my stuffed bell peppers, but I'm gonna cook it a little bit first in the oven. So I wanna go ahead and do that. And you're gonna have 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. Okay. Pour it in the dish like that. The rice I'm using tonight is a little bit different, so I'm just going to use more, about 1 cup and 3/4 cup instead of 2. Just a little stir. Put the lid on. And I'm going to let that cook while I'm doing the prep work for the bell peppers. Just going to slice up a little bit of onion to put in here. So, I'll put this whole onion. And we're going to take our bell peppers, I'm just going to cut the tops off, get the seeds out, and that'll start my prep work for the meat. Alright, I'm putting a little bit of carrot in here. I'm just grating it a little bit. I'm using about half my carrot. So, okay, there we go. And that should be plenty. Give it some nice color too. Okay, so I diced up some garlic, and I'm going to throw that in with my meat mixture. I'm going to go ahead and cut the tops off these bell peppers. Like so. And then you want to just try to get the seeds and the excess stuff out of it. And I'm going to just take this part off because I might cap it back on the top while I'm cooking it. Well, the different colored ones, besides the green, don't normally have as many seeds as the green ones do, so they're not too bad to get the seeds out. Anyway, I want to do the rest of these, and then I'll mix up the meat. I've cut the tops off of my bell peppers, and I've gotten the seeds out. I'm going to save the tops in case I decide to just crown them after I put the meat mixture in while I'm baking them. Okay, so we've got 2 pounds of ground beef, organic. And we're going to, that looks delicious. Throw it in here with all the other stuff. I've got all my carrots and garlic and onion and all that good stuff in there. Okay, so I'm going to take my crackers. And we're just going to crumble those in here with this. And I just used 1 sleeve of crackers. And that should be plenty with 2 pounds of ground beef. It's fine too. I am going to roll my sleeves up a little bit because this can get messy. And we're going to crack our eggs into this, like so. Wow, look how orangey those are. That is crazy. These are beautiful eggs. And then we're gonna do a squeeze of ketchup. just a hint of mustard. And we have this beautiful barbecue sauce that we got up in Oregon. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in there. Gosh, that smells really good. Very sweet. And then a small can of tomato sauce. Okay, now we're gonna mix all this together. Like so, very carefully. Not to splash it everywhere. Make sure you get your eggs mixed in thoroughly. It's very therapeutic, you know. It's like cleaning mud. Put a twist of salt and pepper in here. And mix this up a little bit more. All right, there we go. My rice is almost done in the oven. And as soon as that gets finished, we'll spoon the rice and the meat into the bell peppers. And I'm gonna take my excess that's left over and I'm gonna make a side meatloaf. And that's something you can cook and eat the rest of the week. My rice just went off, so we're gonna take it out. Set it here for now. There we go. Ah, perfect. Okay, there's that. Let's set this here. Before I get my peppers in here, I'm going to put a little olive oil on the bottom, and then I'm going to do my Pyrex dish here, because I'm going to do my little side meatloaf. Okay, and this dish is hot, so you want to be careful. So what we're going to do is get a nice little spoonful of rice. We're just gonna drop it in the bottom of this, like so. We're gonna do that for each bell pepper. That. Beautiful. Okay. Cream that in the bottom. Humpty Dumpty. A bit more on this one, it's a little bit wider. All right, so we've got our rice in each of these. Put that there. Okay, now we're just gonna get the meat mixture, and that's gonna fill up the rest of it. And you can just cram it down in there, like so. Get it nice and full. I think this yellow one's the biggest one of all. Shove that down in there. A bit more on this one. Go. And piece de resistance. My red one. We have our bell peppers stuffed, and I am just setting them in my Le Creuset baking pan here. That one. One more. All right, and there we go, like so. And I think I'm just gonna bake them without the tops on them. Okay, we're gonna put the lid on, and put this back at 375. And we're gonna bake these for an hour, and then we'll check on them, see how they're doing. And they should be ready to go and delicious. All right, now we just have to wait. Oh, one more thing. So I have my meat left over. So I've got my Pyrex here. I'll bring this over here. Put a little bit of olive oil in that too. And we're just gonna take the rest of our meat and make a meatloaf on the side. Easy peasy. And you don't waste anything. And you can eat this thing for the next week. You cut it up, make sandwiches, whatever you want to do. Make you some mashed potatoes to go with it. It's always delicious. Okay, so we'll take our meatloaf. Just turn our pan around here. Slide that right in the side. There we go. See you in an hour. Timer is going off. So I'm going to pull this meatloaf out too. Put a little bit of barbecue sauce on top of this. Ketchup. Stick it back in there for a minute. That looks good though. Oh, nice. If you come here, you can see what it looked like. Beautiful. All right, now I'm just going to serve this up. We're going to have some stuffed bell peppers. For now, I'm Joey, the quarantine cook, and we will see you guys next time.